everybody. Hello, Swamp Dog. We're here to bring you some sunshine in the morning. Even if it is cloudy and misty, we're still going to call it sunshine morning. Ange will be with us in just a minute. She's running just a wee late, but that's okay. Like I say, we're making. We've all held together and been through a little bit of a rough patch, but we're still with it. So we happy to see everybody, and looking forward to having a great week, and just keep plugging at it. Yeah, that's all a person can do. Just keep on going. And get to the post office, send a couple things off this morning, so some people can get their had a couple of little private deals, and that way people can get their stuff, and everybody can be happy. Of course, I don't want to start sounding like the old boys from Louisiana, happy, happy, happy.
Good morning, everybody. Hi, Lucky Star. Hey, Swamp Dog.
Hey, Lucky, how you doing? And yeah, like I say, I actually fired my forge up last night, and
it's good.
Got a few things to start working on, so that's always good.
Yeah.
That means I'm recovering. So
exactly.
I'm handling everything.
Yeah. I don't think you ever really recover from that, but
yeah.
You just learn to deal. Move on. Not move on, but find stuff to do.
I'm starting the process of moving on. So that's the good thing.
Yeah.
I do know I've got to get a new crucible though, because that other one done wore one. One of them was wore out enough I didn't want to try it. And the other one I had is starting to ash up, so it's
time for a new one.
Time for new ones.
Are they expensive or?
They're about $25 a piece, something like that. $25 a piece.
That ain't too bad.
Yeah. But then I gotta get a new flange because like I say, I've used it enough. I about burned out the flange, and
so you sort of need like a whole new set.
Oh no, just my furnace, the flanges are replaceable. The flanges that hold the crucibles in.
Oh, okay.
Are replaceable, so it's kind of a nice furnace. It's modular. You can replace little pieces on it as they go bad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sure cheaper than a brand new furnace.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm sure. Called the underdogs. They weren't the underdogs. Lucky Star. They beat the Patriots in 2018. Hell yeah. We didn't think they'd win then. I figured they'd win yesterday. Those Eagles, they're sneaky.
Oh. So what do you think about the not the deletion of, but the halting of the meaning the cent, the pennies, the cent, whatever you want to call
it. Is that what they're going to
do? They're going to halt the production of them.
Really?
They're not going to delete it yet.
But they've
But
already made so many this year, right? Is that what it
right,
is?
they're going to stop production for a while because they've got an abundance of them. You know, kind of like that year they slowed down production on the what was the ASE and whatever, you know, which ended up making them more collectible, but you know, because
What was that,
smaller
2017 or something?
yeah, smaller minage, but they've got so many minutes that they and in production and in service right now, they
Yeah,
really don't need any more pennies
right.
or cents, whichever you want to call it. I
I
mean, they are a U.S. cent, but everybody,
well, I think if it's more than one, we should call them
country
pennies.
folks around has always called them pennies.
Yeah.
You ask you ask 100 people out there, just normal people, you know, that aren't really into the coin community. I'm just average Joes. You ask 100 of them, and probably 85% or better,
Yeah.
85 out of 100 are going to tell you it's a penny.
Yeah. I guess most of them would.
The average, the
Almost all.
average citizen.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. As Lucky says, a penny for your thoughts.
Let me get my charger.
And but that that's the big news of the day is that they're going to halt production of the scent for a while. Hello, Shift Kicker. I guess I guess Frosty is going to do a program on it this evening,
Oh, yes.
sometime today. Yeah,
Nice.
in his little show, and he's going to do a little thing on the
Yeah,
US.
his little show.
But like I
He
say,
invites some people in there.
Frosty is good. Frosty is good for information.
Oh,
He
yeah,
does
he
a
is.
good job of it, searching
Yeah,
it out.
he does. That's for sure. Hey, Shift.
Uh, but
That's nice being here back, huh?
like I say, we'll may tune over there tonight and see what he has to say.
Yep. Now I'm
What's the
curious.
old thing about multitasking, watching 2, 3 streams at once? Because we
Yep.
definitely don't want to miss the open panel with Brad.
That was good last week. We had a good
Mm-hmm.
crowd. Went nice. It was good.
And like I say, of course, I'm probably in the background going to be polishing up these pours that I made. I gotta find my sandpaper or whatever. I'm not sure what I've done with it. Oh, there's one piece, a used piece, so it's definitely real fine. Now it's been used down, but it'll give a start anyhow. But I just
It
go.
doesn't have one made up. Like it's not one there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I'll probably run over to after I run by the post office today. Run over to Walmart and pick up some more sandpaper.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of the real fine ones, but
Nice one.
you gotta use something else on it before you get down to using the fine stuff. Of course, when I'm talking fine, I'm talking 6,000, 8,000 grit.
That's fine. I have no clue about sandpaper.
Oh, that's mirror polishing.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't usually go to Walmart. I had to go there. We switched and we're in like this motel. It's like a
yeah,
it's like a 1 bedroom. And it came with like a microwave and a fridge and a stove and a sink and stuff, but no coffee
yeah,
pot, no toaster, like no silverware, no cups, spoons. Like, yeah, I gotta go buy stuff like that. The shit's
yeah,
expensive.
yeah. When you get stuff like that, you start thinking about Costco, Walmart, somewhere,
Yep.
or maybe dollar store, or
Oh
Big
yeah.
Lots.
Yep. I bought a lot of stuff so far there. Just a little bit here and there when I can.
Yeah,
But motel living's not cheap.
no, not
No.
cheap.
$400 a week.
Woo.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
At
but
least it's got furniture because
yeah, you,
we don't
you
have much
gotta,
furniture either.
yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, and sometimes
Yeah.
but buying, if you get a house, then you got even more expense, or
No.
you know,
Well, eventually we
furniture
will,
and
but you can't until
furniture and everything else. So
no, you gotta wait till the frost is gone, stuff like that.
right.
No, won't be till like April.
Oh, we're gonna have a little frost coming toward the end. Well, this week, it- according to the weather. But I'm in East Texas or whatever, so it changes every 10 minutes.
Yeah, Swamp Dog, we've got hold of them and stuff too to get some like vouchers and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they say we're supposed to be getting days down into the 30s a couple days, and
It was 16 here last night, I think.
yeah.
16 or 13.
Of course, some places, people say you're talking 30, getting down to 30s. You're being cool. You're talking about what? That ain't nothing. I said, yeah, but this is Texas. We're used to the 80s, 90s.
I know.
Now this time of year, about 70s, but still, there's a big difference between 70 and 30.
Oh yeah, Swamp Dog, 2 degrees. Hoo-hoo. Yep.
Woo-hoo. Yeah, I think I had well 40s last night. It's supposed to be in the 40s all day today.
Oh God, shift. The shift says -4.
Ay, 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 ay.
Minnesota.
I'd be running.
Yeah. We did that a couple weeks ago.
I mean, I don't mind it for a day or two, but
yeah, makes your heating bill.
But that's me, because I've done got used to the warmer weather. I think my blood's done got thinner.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, 28 the other day. And I'm like, ooh, it's nice out.
Yeah.
My body actually felt like it was nice. Like it wasn't like ooh, freezing the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm just used to the cold, I guess.
Oh yeah, but like I say, it's gonna be it's gonna be all right. It'll
Yep. Both
it'll
of us.
warm up. Like I say, later on in the week, or I guess starting this evening, for about 2 days, we're supposed to have rain, solid rain, for about 2 days. So I'm definitely gonna park my vehicle up on the high ground.
Oh yeah.
My yard likes to become a river or a lake.
Oh goodness, yeah.
And I don't want to park in the middle of the lake.
No. No. Now, is your trailer up high enough?
Yeah, the trailer's high enough, but
Good.
the yard, I've got like 4 steps, up into the trailer, and as high as the water's ever gotten was up to the second step.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
So I'm pretty good.
This one time I was living in Maine, where I lived for 10 years with the 4 boys in the
Yeah.
2-bedroom. One of the dams broke, and I was near a river, and
Oh heck.
it went up to the 6th step,
Yeah.
and I lived on the 2nd floor. But yeah, it was yeah, yeah. And then my cats were there because I had left to go do something, and they wouldn't let me, So we grabbed a canoe and canoed.
Right.
Yeah, so I could check on my animals and stuff. So high
Yeah,
it was.
like I tell everybody, it starts raining around here or a couple of days like that, and I said, "Give me a P-row." Little flat bottom boat and a pole. I'll get out to go where I need to go and move. Move the car way up on high ground. And I can take the P-row up to the car and back.
Actually, when it snows, Lucky Star, it's actually warmer because it can't snow when it's too cold.
Yeah.
So it's actually, yeah. I like it when it snows. I like the silence of it. It's so quiet when it's snowing. I don't know what it is. It just blankets all the sound. Pyro down the bayou. We got to tumble a bunch of silver, especially hooked on silver. I mean, hooked on silver. That one looks really dirty and black.
Oh.
Yeah. So got a tumbler so we can tumble it. And once you tumble the silver, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get especially, and it depends on the grit. People say, "Oh, you're cleaning your silver, or you're doing this and doing that." Well, it kind of depends. It depends on the different grits you use, or
right.
You get the right jewelry polishing grit and put in that tumbler.
Yep.
And it's not going to harm the silver at all.
Nope.
But it sure make it look pretty.
Yeah, it does. Hard Knocks, Brandon told Roger, what to get and how to do it, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Come out really good. I've sent him a bunch to do, and to melt, so he can make me some new stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's amazing, that new coin that he's producing with.
Isn't it?
Was it Cameroon?
Yeah, for Cameroon, everyone's going to get one.
And it's like, it's a little pricey, but hey, you got to admit, it's somebody from the community.
Yeah.
That we know that is actually contracted to mint a coin, a true coin,
Legal tender,
or a monetary piece.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I think that's pretty cool.
I do too. He just keeps getting better and better and better. He really does.
Yeah, I got to looking, and I got a little notification the other day on Facebook. The little group that I was part of in pouring, that the notification, and it was the for the video that put out when we first started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's saying coming soon. Redneck Metals, and had the original people that were a part of it.
Nice.
It was the announcement saying coming to Facebook, Instagram, um, YouTube, whatever.
Who was it? Who were you and who?
Uh,
You
at the
remember?
time, it was Redneck Stacker, which is Big Red Bullion, or Big Country Scrapper now. Um, Bradley Height, VC Coins out of or VC out of both of them were out Nevada. Um, let's see, and there was TLT Coin, which he ended up with kind of a bad name, but or TLT met silver, uh, and let's see, of course, Big Red and myself.
How long
I
ago
think
was that?
we were the founders. That was in 2010,
Wow,
I
15
think,
years ago.
2011, something like that.
Wow,
But
2011 was the last time the Bruins won the Stanley Cup.
yeah, yeah, that was Big Red Bullion is his name now. He started out as Redneck Stacker, and YouTube didn't like it, so he changed to Big Red Bullion, and now he's Big Country Scrapper.
Okay.
I just explained it again for Lucky. She said had a little trouble hearing. I get a little low sometimes. I understand. Uh,
She said, wasn't he having heart trouble? Big
yeah,
Red Bull.
he's heart trouble. Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you said. Yeah, he was having heart trouble. He had uh ended up I think having a valve replacement in his heart, and he's a young guy, really.
Lady
I
Shift,
think
love ya. Stay
I
warm.
think he may be 40 now, if I remember.
Wow, yeah, that's young.
Uh,
You're
but
hanging out with the youngins, huh?
he oh, like I say, he's a pretty good guy. I still talk to him. Yeah.
46 is warmer than whatever it was for you. It was cold.
Yeah.
I knew that. Hey, Seven.
Mm. Hey, seven. But
Seven, you made the seventh person watching.
all right. And like I say, uh, it. I've been like I say, I've been pouring a little while. I'm not a. I don't do it all the time, but I do it to. I do it for enjoyment, to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't do it for business. Uh, but
No. Seven coincidence? Nah.
it, like I say, I pour the silver to have fun, and I think actually, as it said on the thing, we poured all kinds of metals: silver, copper, bronze. Actually, I started out with lead.
With lead?
Yeah, I think I still got a couple of lead pieces that I poured
Wow.
just to get the practice, so I knew what kind of knowing what I was doing.
Now, is lead really heavy? Like, really? I don't know.
It's heavy, but it melts extremely easy, and you can
Oh, you're waiting.
you can dent it and misshape it real easy. uh, but I pour it. Like I said, there's a whole lot of different things. Then I went from lead to silver. Then I did a little copper and went back to silver because copper's a pain in the
Yeah. I got
a pain
from
in the posterior.
silver
It
frac
doesn't flow.
stacker. Silver frac stacker. I
Yeah.
have a bar that's brass.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I've even tried pouring brass once. I didn't much care the way it flowed.
Right.
And copper is a pain because it doesn't flow near as good as silver. Once you pour silver, it kind of sticks to you because it's a lot easier to work with.
Right.
And
I'm gonna mute for a second. The dog's gonna get ready to get out, so I'll just be muted for a sec. She'll be loud.
all right. And like I say, we have a little fun. Yeah, some of that stuff, if you don't do it outside where you're or a place where you got good ventilation, it will definitely get to you. Even even if you're getting gold, because I know you were new gold and whatever, but you go to get the mercury gold because some of that gold will have mercury on it. You go to do that, you definitely want to be uh, outside with a good breeze and don't be downwind of it when you're burning the mercury off of it.
And I definitely know gold melts like easily or nicely because my mother would always get me like 24 karat gold rings. And if you wore them in the
Yeah.
shower or doing anything, they'd all get flat on the bottom of your finger. Like they lose their shape. You know what I mean? They can, whatever.
Yeah.
They're always getting bent. It was so soft.
But yeah, like I say, burning the mercury off, you definitely want to be. You don't want to be downwind of it. You want to be outside where you got plenty of ventilation, blowing it away from you, the smoke and whatever. Of course, it's the same thing as if you're using the chemicals to refine it, aqua regia and whatever. You want to be have plenty of ventilation. I imagine that is lucky. That work, uh, artisan work from back then, it just can't be reproduced today. I mean, people try hard, but they you can't get the same quality work as what they did back then. That is for sure.
Yeah.
And I try to look over here and keep an eye on the chat. And,
Yeah, me too. She's like, no way. This thing is so heavy.
yeah. And like I say, and then I do a little bit of bronze. But I make my own bronze when I do cast that. But I do that with a propane forge and do that outside. So because it can produce a few uh, nauseating or toxic fumes.
Yeah.
But I mix. I pick up, like the kind of like finger pins from computer components and whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. Supposedly has a little bit of gold in it, but it's a lot of work to extract it.
Yeah, I
But
watched this guy on TikTok or something.
yeah, uh, I pick up some of those little bars of those melted computer pins. It's somebody's melted them with a little bit of borax and whatever, so some of the impurities are out of it. But I'll take it a little bit of that, uh, copper, and just a little bit of aluminum, and I'll melt those together, and it produces a real bright bronze, a bright yellow bronze, almost. It's produces what they close to what they call Nordic gold.
Mhm.
It's not,
Cool.
not real gold. It's a bronze, but
Yeah.
it's a gold colored bronze,
Didn't you
and
make
they
something
call it
of that recently?
Nordic gold. I do some of that also. I'm thinking about
Or maybe that's what it was you were thinking
making a
about
couple
doing.
pieces in that here when it warms up. But means I gotta use a propane forge outside. Can't do it in the rain and whatever, so I
Yeah.
gotta wait till this rain gets by. And I'm gonna forge a couple knives in bronze.
Oh, you should try and make
And
some videos of it.
and like I say, forge a couple knives in bronze and a little. I think I'm gonna do two knives and a what I call a knuckle duster. It it looks it looks kind of like a cat with two long ears, and you can stick your fingers in the
Yeah.
eye hole of the cat, and it goes into the palm of your hand, the main piece, and it's got the two ears that stick up. Knuckle duster.
Yeah, I like that.
Uh,
Cool.
and I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do one of those in that in the bronze, and then two knives. I
You're
just
just
got to
keeping yourself busy, aren't you?
find my larger flask. I don't do a whole lot of that because the bronze tends to burn your sand up real good.
Can't wait for you to do
Uh,
all this stuff. It's good. Staying busy.
yeah, I'm trying. Like I say, I'm trying to stay busy and, or at least making plans to stay busy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Lucky Star says there's a empty house at the end of my road built prior to the Civil War. Wishes their landlord would fix it up, but he just lets it sit empty. Yeah, that is sad. Uh, maybe he'll maybe he'd let you metal detect around it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You can find. I bet you could find some nice stuff. Maybe find a seated or but some bust halves or something or bust dollar.
That'd be cool.
Is that would be about the right time period for seated and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. There's some nice thing to be able to visit some history spots. I may be doing that here in a little bit. A little traveling.
You've been talking about it.
That's always been my goal to do that, and so I may just get stuff. I get stuff situated and together. I may just do that. Take it. Take a month or so, and just go out and tour what I can during that month.
Yeah, you should. You've been talking about it for ever since I met you.
And I've got
California, Colorado, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm. And see, Happy Chappy would like me to come out there to Ohio and visit. Of
Yeah.
course, I generally go to Ohio about every 2 years. I just didn't know to go visit him.
Right.
Uh, but every couple of years, I go to Ohio because that's where I do a little bit of my prospecting.
Yes, I'm close to
And
Ohio now.
uh, um, like I say, I probably
Northern
so
Idaho.
I may go out that way, but I really want to go out, make the circle around through California and Utah, and then back down through uh,
Look at what Swamp Dog said.
Colorado and back home.
Look at Swamp Dog's comment.
In northern Idaho. All right.
The most silver for the country. That's
Mm-hmm.
cool. They produce the most valley, the Silver Valley,
Yeah, I've
Wallace,
got.
Idaho.
I
Cool.
know one site I used to go to all the time. I used to talk to a gentleman that was from Idaho, wanted me to come up there and prospect with it, do a little prospecting with him. I'd just like to go up there and listen to his stories. He's done forgot more about prospecting whatever than I'd ever learned in my life. Nice, a good gentleman I used to talk to all the time.
I did learn that Michigan produces the most copper.
Yeah, Michigan has definitely a lot of flow copper.
And they said that there's a mystery of there was like, I don't know, so much copper that was extracted and they don't know where it went. Like long time ago.
Yeah, they talked that it made it over to Europe, and this was supposedly
Yeah, before BC or something, right?
before the discovery of the state,
Yeah,
discovery of America
yeah.
back in the early times,
Yeah. I've been
back
trying
in
to
the
learn about
Bronze Age
Michigan.
and whatever they were talking about it. There was a theory or whatever you call those things that some of it made it over to Europe and
Yeah.
made it into weapons and stuff and armor of that time.
And Lake Superior has the longest, uh, you know, freshwater land, like what do you call it? Like
Yeah, the little
waterway,
waterways. Mm-hmm.
like the beach line of it all, like the whole thing of it, if you coastline, the longest coastline, and if you were to stretch it out, it would make it to
Mm-hmm.
it was
Yeah, lucky.
Bahamas or
Uh,
something like that.
I know Northern California is beautiful. I grew up in the Napa Valley.
That's where Opus is, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He said he went to Napa. I said, heck, that's my old stomping grounds. uh, and
1.2 billion ounces of silver. Wow.
mm,
From Idaho. Idaho? Yeah. Yeah, Lucky Star's from California.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Back in the I say I grew up there. Is uh, tell my age. Back in the 60s and 70s, I graduated in Vallejo.
I went to preschool there in
Yeah,
California.
yeah.
Yeah. My mother lived there. I lived with her for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She was bipolar, but she called herself bicoastal because she'd
Yeah,
go from California to Massachusetts.
yeah. And worked a little security company, or my family had a little security company in the late 70s. Yeah, out in California, out in Vallejo area, and we did security work from uh, Medford, Oregon, down to Lemoore, California, all the way out to Fallon, Nevada. We covered that whole area.
Wow.
Uh,
It's Palm Springs.
and then we sold the company and moved to Texas. And
Palm Springs? Where's Palm Springs? California?
yeah, Palm Springs is down in the desert, lower part of California,
Okay.
down uh, down toward Death Valley.
Sometimes yes. You going down there to get stuff for the museum or like a gold auction?
Mm,
Swamp Dog is more in the Yuba River. No guy who was working in school.
yeah.
Wow. See what Lucky Star said?
Mm, yeah. It's happened. I mean, you just uh, or that couple that was walking their dog on their property and
Car auction.
found that can full of gold coins. Little tin can full of gold coins.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Oh, Swamp Dog going to a car auction down there. Yep.
Cars that haven't seen snow.
And
I know a lot of people like cars from Florida.
that are Arizona and
Yep.
mm-hmm.
They don't really like them from New Hampshire or Maine.
Hey, you take them by your get your used motors and whatever from up, cars out of Detroit, New Hampshire, Maine. You buy the motors there and buy the bodies of the cars from down in Arizona, and then you
Yep.
put the two together. Because the motors up there don't have many miles on it because the bodies of the cars done rusted out, so they're
Yep.
just parked. And down in desert country, the bodies are good, but the motors have done been wore out.
Especially around.
Combine the best parts.
Yep. Be careful, flooded vehicles. I think we bought one for my stepdaughter one year. It didn't have a title, but you just have the cops come and write the number down, the VIN number,
Right.
or whatever. But
Yeah.
the windows would fog up a lot and stuff. It was like really weird. But yeah, we think it was like a flood vehicle. But for a first car, hey, I think we paid like $1,000 or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Good enough.
Oh yeah. But oh.
You gonna do anything today?
Like I say,
take anybody anywhere?
Nah, I just got dropped a couple things off in the mail.
Yeah, I gotta go there.
I sold a piece, a little poured piece from Gold Spartan.
Yeah.
Sold a piece of his to a person. I don't know if they wanted it announced, so I'm not going to say who I sold it to, but I'm going to send it out to them today. It's one of Gold Spartan's older pieces, and he did very few of them, less than a half dozen of them.
Nice.
This one that I picked up, he actually for about a month was a member of Red Metals. Or he joined one of our auctions anyway.
Right.
I'll put it that way. And I picked it up off of him then. And I'd forgot all about it. Was going through some stuff and through an old box, and I found it, and I happened to mention it to the person I sold it to, because it fit right along the style of stuff they collected. And they said I told him, I said, I'm thinking about auctioning this off or what, selling it. He offered me a price, and I told him sold. I figured it was going to somebody that would appreciate it. So, and it was a decent amount.
I can sell some stuff.
And like I say, and then I still talk to Johnny Gold Spartan. I still talk to him now and again. And the guy I sold it to, he says he talks to him all the time. So he definitely will appreciate the older piece.
Yeah.
There's not very many.
I was going to help promote him and stuff. I had like a thing for like to go right to the website and all this.
Right.
To send people. But then I got busy. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. But he does a lot of the investment casting now.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I never did get into that, but that's a big investment to get into investment casting.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think Brandon bought stuff to do it. Hard Knocks.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think he's going to try it.
I know he does casting a lot. It. And when he first started looking into it, he said, dang, it costs so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do a whole lot of different stuff with it. And a whole lot easier once you got the stuff and have gotten used to it.
Yeah.
How to do it. You make some beautiful pieces that you just can't do sand casting or whatever. do by sandcasting.
Right. I like that Hard Knocks that he doesn't do like the same thing. Like he's always doing like different types of pieces, like his new turtle, or it's not always just skull or something, like, you know what I mean? It's all different type of stuff for everybody to like. That's what I like about him.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a few pieces to come in that's been sitting in Dallas since the 5th.
Yeah,
And it's still sitting there.
So I sent priority, and it wouldn't say where it was. It took like over 10 days. And one of the places, when it finally said where it was, because it wouldn't say where, like it wasn't coming up, it was in Dallas for a long time.
Yeah, I don't know why that stuff gets to Dallas and just.
So then I had one at CC, and it went from like here in Detroit to like Washington, then to Maryland, then over to Tennessee or something, then over to like Ohio, and then back, then over to Texas, and then to Maryland or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Like if you really go and watch where the stuff goes, it's crazy. It's like, why it'll pass you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, like, yeah, I just don't get some of their roots,
Oh, definitely. Just
we got it where it came to our like post major, like the hub, the distribution center, and then left and gone back to like, Tennessee, and then come back again. Like, okay.
Yeah, when I drop these packages off here in just a few minutes, I'm gonna ask them. I say, hey, I'm gonna ask them about that package. I say, hey, this thing's been in Dallas for a week. You think you can make it down here? If not, I'll drive up there and pick it up. Just tell them I'm coming.
That's the best thing to do, is ask your post office, because they will call and find out for you. And it seems like if they do it, like things get going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they'll check for you and stuff. But it just seems like that once you do it with them, you ask them, then all of a sudden you know where the package is and stuff.
Yeah, all of a sudden it shows up the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. So
you make it makes you wonder if it wasn't sitting in their back room the whole time,
Right. I know a lot of them are short-handed and stuff, but
yeah,
I got like 8 or 10 packages to go out today.
Oh, so well, like I say, it's definitely been. I've missed it. I've missed this little get the week started show.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I like it. Now that everything that's what I said. Let's try it. Now that it's been a few weeks for everything, and I wasn't ready after the fire. I'm sure you weren't ready.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the new time too, but I did wake up late.
Yeah, this seems to work a little better. I'm actually more awake. It's not totally wake up.
Yeah, 8 o'clock's early for you, so that's what I was thinking. I'm like, 10 o'clock's sort of better for me because I'm such a late night person.
Right.
And then 9 for you, and yeah.
Yeah, because some of those shows you had just gotten off the air
right
about 3 hours before.
Yeah. I know. So yeah. I'll have a busy
Hello,
day.
Bellows.
Hey, Bellows Forge.
And like I say, it just
nice.
I actually enjoyed this morning.
Me too.
Yeah, I done some. Of course, as you said, I'm living in a trailer house. I done just sounded like the rain's starting already.
Right?
It sounded like I heard some rain on the roof of the house.
I don't like driving in the rain. I mean, I don't mind during the daylight, but nighttime, no, I do not
Oh
like
yeah.
that.
Oh,
I
nighttime,
live
especially in an area you're not familiar with. Woo. And it
Seven
start to rain.
Stacks. Seven Stacks had a piece coming from Jersey to Maryland that came by way of Alaska. Oh my
Oh yeah.
god! See the
And
catching through the
they
back of the
say,
glass,
Lucky says, if we could see the country through the eyes of our packages,
right? They go
uh,
everywhere.
some of them go woo,
Yeah.
all over everywhere. I had one time coming from California. It went to the East Coast, back to California, back to the East Coast, and then to Texas.
Yep.
It made the country twice
Jeez,
before it made it to Texas.
yeah. It's so weird.
And uh, then I had one that was coming from Houston. Went to I think I think it went to Detroit
Oh, really?
before it came back to me, to Dallas, and then to me.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
And
I
why
sent out,
why it went from Houston to Detroit, I have no clue.
so I sent out all at the same time, and Jay Smokes lives in Michigan, and everybody else has got his, but theirs, but him.
Yeah.
Like, like okay, it's just yeah. I don't know. The mail's crazy.
Oh yeah. Good old Pony Express.
Yeah.
Sometimes the horses get tired.
Oh, Michigan has the only floating mail service. Did you know
Hmm.
that? I'm learning all these stupid facts. Hey, Goomba Gary.
Hey Gary, how you doing?
Oh, nice, Swamp Dog. I don't
Yeah,
remember what
I've
I had
got.
said.
Well, matter of fact, the package I've got that's sitting in Dallas is coming to me from PETA,
Oh, nice.
and they did. Uh, they had a little thing where one. I think Snoopy had a
Yeah, yeah. I
share
remember.
the love thing, and I got something there, and uh, like I say, it's sitting in Dallas, and one
Yep.
of the pieces we weren't too sure where it come from, but I vaguely remember making something like that at one time. So I'm waiting to see if it gets here, if it's actually my piece, because I made one, and then Sherry Ward made something very similar to it.
Right.
So I'm waiting for it to get here so I can see if it's mine or Sherry's.
That's funny.
It'd be amazing. I ended up something that I did
I know,
four
right?
years 4 years ago or something that all of a sudden it comes back to me.
I know. That is funny. Yep. Oh boy.
It was a piece that I had auctioned off when I was with Redneck Metals. If it's the piece I think it is,
Right.
uh, but we'll have to wait and see. I was experimenting with making some rounds. I'd use like like the case you would put coins in.
Yeah.
I would press that down into the sand to get my round shape, and then I'd take like an old button, and I would press into one side and get the shape of the button,
Oh,
and I'd have a round. I mean, I made a turtle round that way. I made a bee round that way. This is a fish round, and I made some horse rounds. You know,
yeah.
just made that way, and
You made a cat one, didn't you?
I think I've done a cat one too.
Yeah, because
Uh-huh.
I have. Well, I don't know if I have it, but I had a cat round.
Yeah, I made a cat. Made a
Yeah,
couple cat rounds.
yeah. I'm pretty sure when I first started, when I first sort of met you,
Uh
I
huh.
yeah, I banked for it or something, or oh, I paid extra for it. I think.
Right. May
Yeah,
have
yeah,
uh different sizes and whatever.
yeah.
And it, I've done done some rounds that way, and they come out unique and different,
Yeah,
and they're definitely one of a kind rounds.
it's cool.
It,
I'm
I
glad you
may
stand
make
with it. I like it.
yeah, I may make a few more of those. Different types. Find me something I like and make an impression. I used to may look on eBay, see if I can find some old antique buttons
Yeah,
and use them to make a round out of.
that'd be cool. Yeah,
Mm.
make some animals on it. Put them on your
Mm-hmm.
stage. Us women love those. That's for sure.
But, well, like I say, it's getting about time I need to run to the post office. So
Me too.
before it gets before I got to have a boat to get there.
Right? Uh, this was awesome.
So
Glad we started back up.
yeah, everybody, y'all have yourself a great day. If you get a chance, check us out on Open Panel this evening.
Yep.
Yeah, be a few interesting items, I'm sure. And Brad is starting to feel a little bit better, and he's showing up a little bit. So,
Yeah.
and you always know Brad's got something
Oh yeah. Oh,
to
and
wow you.
RC has an awesome bank race. I mean,
Hmm.
he was the inventor of that bank race, and he just makes them better and better. It's
Yeah.
crazy the amount
All
of
right.
stuff you can win.
Like I
So,
say, everybody, if you get a chance, stop by. At least stop in and say hi.
yep. Hit the like button, share it out, and then
Hmm.
definitely.
And but we'll see everybody around on some stream throughout the week for sure. That's the way we all stay in touch and know each
Yep.
other's doing okay. So
Exactly.
y'all have a great day, and we'll see you around.
Bye, guys. We haven't done earnest race. No, not yet. We need more people.